I wasn't meant to see it. It was just another Monday, the kind that drags you out of bed half asleep, half wishing the weekend would never end. I sat at the kitchen counter, coffee cooling beside me, scrolling through LinkedIn, pretending I had my life together. Then I saw her name, Clara Martin, my wife of 3 years. She was smiling in a photo, standing close to a man I didn't recognize. The caption froze me. So grateful my boyfriend connected me with his mentor. Learning so much from you both. Red art. I blinked. Boyfriend? My heart skipped, then slammed into my chest. I read it again, willing myself to believe it was a mistake, a joke, something innocent. But the tone was unmistakable, warm, proud, intimate. The comments below delivered the final blow. You two are adorable. Power couple. Love this. The room went unnervingly silent. Even the hum of the refrigerator seemed loud. Clara and I had met 5 years earlier at a business conference. She was bold, full of life, the kind of person whose confidence lit up a room. I fell for her instantly. She had big dreams, and when she told me she wanted to start her own consulting firm, I was all in. I used my contacts, my weekends, even my savings to help her get started. I built her website myself. I believed in her more than she believed in herself. When I introduced her to my mentor, Mark Ellison, I thought I was doing something good, a man I respected, older, experienced, someone who had guided me in my own career. I remember that dinner clearly. Clara was charming, curious, radiant. Mark seemed genuinely impressed. I was proud. I had no idea I was opening a door that would one day destroy everything. By noon, I was deep down the rabbit hole. I scrolled through Clara's profile, noticing details I'd never paid attention to, a new headshot, a polished bio, and a subtle but deliberate change. Her relationship status. No longer married, just in a relationship. That morning, she'd kissed me goodbye with the same calm smile, her wedding ring catching the light. I tried calling, went straight to voicemail. She'd mentioned a networking lunch. I waited, each hour heavier than the last. When she finally came home that evening, her laugh filled the apartment. The soft, familiar sound that once made me feel at peace, now twisting in my chest. "Hey, babe," she said, setting her bag down. "You look serious. What's going on?" I turned the laptop toward her. The post glowed on the screen. Her face drained of color. "Oh, you saw that?" "That?" I echoed sharply. "You mean the post where you called someone else your boyfriend?" She sighed, eyes darting away. "It's not what it looks like, Daniel." I let out a bitter laugh. "Really?" "Because it looks exactly like it says." She ran a hand through her hair. "It was just a silly post. People exaggerate online. Mark's been mentoring me, helping with business strategy. It was supposed to be lighthearted." "Lighthearted?" I repeated. "You called him your boyfriend." "Okay," she said softly, snapping. "I shouldn't have written that. You're blowing this out of proportion. Then why didn't you tell me you were meeting him today?" Silence. After that, everything fell apart. She came home later with half-truths about client meetings and dinners. Distant, distracted. The small gestures that once defined us, the morning kisses, the late-night talks, vanished. And it wasn't only what she said that hurt. It was what she no longer said. Her phone was always face down. She wore new perfume. Her laughter changed, soft, reserved, as if saving the real thing for someone else. One night, I did something I never thought I would. I checked Mark's profile. There was his own post from the week before. Proud of this incredible woman, talented, driven. Someone who makes me believe in second chances. The photo below cut like a knife, Mark and Clara, sitting close, her hand resting lightly on his. That night, I confronted her. "Are you sleeping with him?" Her expression shattered something inside me. Not guilt, not anger, just exhaustion. I didn't plan for this. Mark and I just connected. You've been so distant lately, always working. I felt unseen. Unseen, I repeated. "Clara, I had given everything to help you build your dream. I introduced you to him." Tears filled her eyes. "I know. I'm sorry. But he understands me in ways you don't." That sentence ended us. I packed a bag that night. Not because I wanted to leave, but because I couldn't stay and watch her love someone else under the same roof. She didn't stop me. Didn't cry. Just stood there, silent, empty, in that silence. I finally understood. Our marriage had ended long before that LinkedIn post. The weeks that followed were a blur. I slept on the couch. We still technically lived together, but her life unfolded online without me. Smiling photos, milestones, networking events, and always him. The world saw a power couple. I saw the ruins of my own life polished into a success story. Then one night, Mark messaged me. One line. "I'm sorry you had to find out like that." That was it. No real apology. No remorse. Just arrogance wrapped in pity. I didn't respond. 6 months later, Clara posted again. A company award. Same man beside her. To my partner in life and business. We did it. No ring this time. I stared at the photo, waiting for pain. But it didn't come. Just hollowness. The kind that arrives when there's nothing left to lose. Betrayal doesn't end when the relationship does. It lingers in old songs, half-empty coffee mugs, quiet mornings once shared. But it also teaches. Trust isn't something to give blindly. Love, when one-sided, can make you forget yourself. And sometimes the most polished online smiles hide the ugliest truths offline. I blocked her, deleted her number, and started over. Now, whenever I scroll past a perfect post or a glowing caption, I can't help but think back to that Monday morning. The day I learned even the most professional platforms can become confessionals for the heart's deepest betrayals.